and she has remained very active. At a point, she was reading news occasionally on Channels TV to show example of professionalism to the younger generation. Of late, she has moved on to other causes promoting awareness about cancer. Good to have you here.
Your Royal Majesty, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I think Dr. Reuben Abati must have had some kind of sixth sense that I was about to leave. So he caught me, but it was for a good reason, and the good reason is our celebrant, Chief Dele Momodu. Well, it's a goodwill message, and I actually have nothing more than goodwill for him. I have admired him for a long time. He has been a good brother, a good friend, a good professional. The other day I sent him a message. I said, I wonder what your passport looks like. It just occurred to me, you know, when you think about all the places that he has been to, and I think of all the stamps, and I wonder whether we have more stamps than passports. But anyway, I want to congratulate him for the wonderful work that he has done over the years. I think he's one of the most consistent journalists that I can say we have in this country. He's also very professional, and he is a creative journalist. He sees opportunities to report and inform, to educate and entertain in virtually every situation in which he finds himself. I wonder sometimes whether he sleeps. And even when he's asleep, what kind of dreams does he have? Is it possible that the dreams are more than the reality? I'm not sure. But we need to congratulate him. We need to celebrate with him. We need to wish him God's continued guidance and protection and blessings. And I want to say publicly that I will probably never forget something that happened some years ago when both of us happened to find ourselves shooting a commercial for a particular product in South Africa. We were in Cape Town, and we got to the place, we got to the hotel, and we were sorting out our checking in and that sort of thing. And Chief Momodu said, Auntie, don't imagine you're going to pay for your hotel accommodation. Please, that's on me. So let me take this opportunity to say publicly, thank you very much. God bless you. And may your pockets be continually replenished. In the name of Jesus. Happy birthday. See you again next year.
Okay, we're trying to keep faith with the 2 p.m. deadline. Okay, we're not doing badly. Thank you very much, Mrs. Oloyede. This high chief of the media in Nigeria is polyglot, can speak. Only God knows how many languages. Mr. Bisi Olatilo, founder, please continue.
May I please ask us to put our hands together for this gentleman here? Do you know that I had to finish watching you before I set out? You won't believe it. I do that every day. Well done. Ruben Abati. Now the man was celebrating today. I am only 70 years. The man is 64. And when he sees me, he goes down to greet me the way we do, to show respect for me. May God bless you, Dele. What do we say about Dele that hasn't been said here? And will have to be said continuously? My prayer for you, please, just keep on the thing you've been doing. They're just increasing by today. Now, Professor Naji, congratulations for the revolution you have ignited that has brought power to the whole of Abia. I'm hoping that you'll ignite it to all parts of Nigeria. But I give it only Kedema and ATN, Barekona, Galo, get me whatever. Because call me, I can be good. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, you know that I present a program called POS, which is just 1 hour a week on people's platforms. But like you heard my younger brother say a while ago, I run a 24-hour platform in the last 7 years. And you guys, you know that power is hardly there in Nigeria. So if I had been operating in another environment that has power in good supply, I wouldn't have been a big man today. And I know I'm speaking the minds of so many of us here. So, Dele, it's a birthday present you're giving to all of us. I have been in school here, I've learned so much, and I will pray along with it, so that what this man is doing in Aba can be translated to all parts of Nigeria. May God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
The occasion to a close, we have the chairman's closing remarks, and after that, Beckham Momodu will give the vote of thanks. Chairman's closing remarks. President Mahama, please.
Thank you very much. Let me begin by commending our special guest speaker, Keynote, who gave the keynote address, Prof, for what has been a very comprehensive analysis of the theme that was given. You took it from the broad perspective of the rest of the world, especially with regards to the transition that is taking place as a result of climate change, and then eventually onto Nigeria and West Africa. I think that your paper has ignited a lot of critical thinking about what the way forward is, and so I want to commend you very much. And I want to commend Dr. Peter Obi, Kwakwanso, Alhaji Kwakwanso, and all the others who commented after, because your comments have enriched the paper that we just listened to. Dele and I come a long way back, and he was hounded out of Nigeria because of his political views, and he came and sought exile in Ghana. And so Nigeria's loss was Ghana's gain, because you lost a very intelligent and good son, and we gained, a very loyal brother. If there's one thing that I can say for Dele, is loyalty to his friends. If he believes in you and he accepts you, he stands by you through thick and thin. Him and I have gone through a lot of political storms. Because of his support for me, you can understand what the political climate is in Ghana, especially in election years. He came out strongly endorsing me and touting some of the transformational things that I tried to do in infrastructure. And of course, he became the target of missiles coming from the opposition. But you know the kind of person Dele is. He is not shaken by any of such things. He's continued to be my friend, and he stood by me through thick and thin. When he announced this inaugural lecture, I was a bit afraid because I thought that the time was quite short. But knowing who Dele is, he can always pull anything out of fire. And so I believe that this has been a very successful lecture. He is a person who is intellectual, he writes brilliantly. There are times I've been with him and the deadline for his column is just hours away, and I wonder how he's going to meet that deadline. But somehow the next day on my phone, I see he has written the column and written it to perfection. And so to celebrate his birthday, he couldn't have given us a better present than instituting this inaugural lecture, which is going to be an annual affair. And I think that he couldn't have chosen a better topic than the issue of energy politics. And I believe that President Nigeria has done justice to that topic. And so I want to thank all of you and to say happy birthday to my friend and my brother, Dele Momodu. May God continue to prosper you, to bless you, to continue to do the things that you do, not only for friends like us, but also for our continent, Africa. Our moderator mentioned my special relationship with Nigeria, and Governor Kwakanso mentioned that too. I also lived in exile for some time with my father after a coup d'etat in Ghana. And I lived in Kano, and that's how come I speak Hausa, proficiently. But aside from that, my stepmother comes from Offa in Kwara State, and so Kwara is my home state. And I lived with her for several years in Offa when we were in exile. And so I am the Ari Atolashi of Offa Kingdom, bestowed on me by my Olofa of Offa. And that explains the special relationships that I have with Nigeria. We have elections coming up at the end of this year. I've been president before, and we had a very good relationship between myself and President Jonathan at the time. I believe that we're going to continue that close relationship and bring the two countries even closer together when we look at issues to do with energy, not only in terms of our mutual benefits for the two countries, but for the whole of the West African sub-region. I thank all of you very much. May God bless you, take everybody back home safely, and God bless Nigeria, and God bless Ghana. Thank you very much.
Back home, Momodu.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, and you are indeed excellent and distinguished. From myself, on behalf of my dad and the rest of our family, I would like to humbly thank you all for joining us today on this great day of celebration. My dad is a man who continues to show a great love for Nigeria and for Africa. By joining us here today, whether you have come from near or from far, you have shown that his struggles have not been in vain and his efforts have not gone unnoticed. So we are very grateful to have had you here today, and once again, thank you very much indeed.
Jesus Christ.
I would also like to extend our thanks to the organizers, the staff behind the scenes, the ushers running up and down, making sure everyone is comfortable, the media, who have continued tirelessly to capture this wonderful moment. And so thank you all. And just to wrap up, once again, Dad, happy birthday.